Hello, welcome back to R.A.I.N. This is part 4 of racism versus colonial occupation. And I had left off in part 3 talking about psychological operations with their police killing our people. And racism is a self-feeding loop. I mean, they say the word or whatever, and our people start saying it, and then it just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and we don't get anything done. I mean, some people might win so-called court cases and get paid money, but it won't bring back their loved one. Did they actually get any justice? I mean, they didn't even get paid money really. They got paid Federal Reserve notes, which by inflation of the supply of Federal Reserve notes due to the Federal Reserve, the value of your Federal Reserve notes go down because there's so much of it. I mean, the more rare something is, the more valuable it is. But if it's ubiquitous, then I mean, it has no value, or very little value. Um, do your own research, and you should look up the U.S. debt clock. If you're not aware of that website, usdebtclock.org, and you'll see what the national debt is. That's not our debt. That is the United States of America debt. That's not our debt. Remember, we are two different peoples inhabiting our land. Two different peoples. All right? They're 3,000 miles away from home. But get back on this usdebtclock.org. If you go to that website, you'll be able to see what the price of silver was in I think it was like 1911. I think that's the year that they have on that website. Or it was 19 something. Either 1911 or 1920 or something like that. And compare it to the price of silver now. I mean, I think it was like almost 1 for 1. I haven't looked at the website in a while, but it was close to 1 to 1. Like $1 would equal 1 ounce of silver. Nowadays, silver is like $30 an ounce. Now, I mean, your $20. I mean, think about it. If you're old enough, 20 years ago, you was able to buy, you was able to purchase, or you was able to trade your Federal Reserve notes for a lot of items. Like 20 Federal Reserve notes, you were able to get a lot of stuff. But nowadays, you can't get anything with 20 Federal Reserve notes. I mean, if you go back even further, you go back 30 years, you go back 40 years, you was able to get more stuff with 20 Federal Reserve notes. Can't get anything now. The value of the Federal Reserve notes in the toilet, and blame the Federal Reserve for that. I mean, they print the stuff out, and the more they print out, more value it loses. It goes down in value. But that's some research for yourself that you need to do if you're not aware of it already. Let's see. What else I would like to cover? Oh, please do not get caught up in these emotional speeches by these so-called leaders that talking about blackness, black this and black that, when I mean, I learned my colors before I even started kindergarten. I know this is brown, and this right here is supposed to be black, and this is brown. I, I learned my colors. That was before kindergarten. So why are these people talking about black this and black that and black people and blackness and like it makes no sense. I think that they're getting paid. I think they're getting paid to promote all this blackness when their skin is brown, just like my skin. I mean, even if you look at the hair under a microscope, it's a real dark shade of brown. I mean, I've done it. I was curious like that in, let's see, biology class when we had microscopes. I don't know. I don't know if they have microscopes now, but yeah, we had microscopes in biology class, and I did it. And yeah, even my hair was a dark shade of brown. Um, yeah, so don't get caught up in their emotional speeches. Um, always always listen to what they say, and keep your mind clear. Keep your mind clear. Don't get emotional. Listen to what they say, and you'll see for yourself that they're full of it. And they're constantly misleading our people, and it needs to stop. I mean, they're looking like traitors in my book. Um, I mean, and this back to Africa narrative. If they feel that they are from Africa and you confront these people, make sure you ask them, let me see your nationality card from Ghana. Let me see your nationality card from Nigeria. Did you go there and did you get nationalized? Because to get nationalized and to be naturalized are two different things. Two different things. Because if they're claiming that they are from there, then they should have had that proof. They should have took that proof over to Nigeria or Ghana or Sierra Leone or wherever they think that the Ivory Coast, wherever they think that they're from, and they should have been nationalized over there. And they should have some sort of national ID, not citizenship. Not citizenship. I'm talking about some sort of national ID that says that they are a Nigerian national or something in that sort of language. Ask them. Ask them. Like, where's your nationality card? I mean, you saying all this back to Africa stuff, like, yo, where's your proof? You have your national ID card? Like, please show me. I mean, if they do have it, more power to them. Then, hey, that's their land. But I know that my people were here on this land before the arrival of the colonizers. Thousands of years before the colonizers. We had trade with what's called Egypt right now. We had trade with a lot of places around the world before the arrival of the colonizers. That's facts. Well, this is part 4 of racism versus colonial occupation. I hope I got my point across that we are under colonial occupation and racism is a distraction. It's a waste of your energy. Please study. Please conduct your own research. It's imperative. Your children are depending on you. They need to know this stuff. All right? So on that note, thank you and peace.